Hello and welcome friends, followers and subscribers. I hope everybody's well. I'm Simon and this is Flight Sim Simon. Today I'd like to talk about an application that I've come across whilst on my travels on Facebook, and I'd like to show everybody else because this is absolutely brilliant. It's been around for some time, but I've never really heard of it before until it popped up on my news feed on Facebook. A very kind thank you to JP for giving me a copy to show you. But let's get in and let's talk about what this is. So being a flight simmer, I found it really frustrating that sometimes once I've landed, if I cocked up the approach, or if I wanted to do it again, or if I wanted to do a different approach, I've got to sit there, I've got to reprogram everything, I've got to take off, I've got to get to where I'm going, and to be honest, I quite often just don't bother. As a content creator, when a new airport comes out, there's nothing more frustrating than having to do a whole flight to get to the airport or to take off and to go around, and it is really annoying. Now, I've come across FSiPanel, and this is amazing because what it will enable you to do is position your aircraft on any final approach from any distance, any downwind leg, any base leg. You can vector 30 or 45 degrees intercept to ILS. You can set yourself at any altitude. You can put yourself on any star. So it works for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It also works for P3D version 4 and 5, but not X-Plane. FSiPanel will work with any of the premium aircraft that are on here. And today I'm going to go with my trusty favourite. We're going to go with the Cessna CJ4. We're going to position ourselves at Birmingham on the runway. So let's go in and select the aircraft. And let's fly now, and I'll see you on the runway in a couple of seconds. So welcome to Birmingham on the runway. We're going to click ready to fly. Now, just wanted to make it very clear, this is not a tutorial. JP has done an incredible tutorial that's on his website, and I'll put a link to that in the description. But this is just to show you how you can use this. Now, a couple of things you're going to need to know. All you're going to need to do in terms of any aircraft that has an autopilot is make sure your flight director is turned on. That's it. Now we'll load the panel. Now we will select any airport. We're going to pop in Birmingham EGBB, and then we can see there's two runways, 33 or 15, both have an ILS. We're going to select, and it shows you the actual weather. I could choose to now do a downwind, vectors, a left base, a long final, short final, right base, right vectors, or downwind. So I need to select my runway first. We're going to do runway 33, and I'm going to do a long final. Now by selecting this, see that I'm going to be ILS runway 33, 8 nautical miles out at 2,600. Now you need to bear in mind that this aircraft doesn't have auto throttle. So you're going to need to make sure that you apply enough throttle when you come in, but I'll show you what happens once we do this. So let's click move aircraft. Now we don't touch anything at the minute until we get a message on the screen. It's just configuring everything and getting everything programmed and ready to go. Bearing in mind I need to just apply a little bit of throttle so we can see the speed we're at there. It's 102 knots, so when it does release we're going to be far too slow. There's our message on the screen, so it's ready. Let's just pop some throttle in to get our speed up a little bit first. Probably want to be around 120 knots or so. Need to make sure our pitot heats go on. Now what I can do on here is if I go to flight plan and just enter Birmingham, there I go to depart arrive runway 33 ILS, and I just execute that, and now it says localizer will be tuned. What I can also do is you'll see that we're automatically on autopilot, our roll is fixed and our altitude is held. I can hit approach and you'll see the aircraft is getting ready to turn towards the localizer already. And as soon as I'm ready, I'm going to hold down the brake pedal for 3 seconds, and actually before we do that, we will see there that we've switched over green needles on there. So I'm going to hold down the brake pedal for 3 seconds, which will release the aircraft. And away we go, my aircraft. So you'll see my flaps are 30, my gear is already down. I just need to manage my approach speed. How easy was that? Now we'll continue the approach because I want to also show you another feature of this, which is brilliant, which is a full landing report. And this will show me up now, but there we go. So join me back just before touchdown and I'll show you what happens next. See you in a minute. Okay guys, welcome back. Ignore the don't sink warning.
Don't sink.
That's just because this is the CJ mod, and because it's not done its approach properly.
Sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
So what I'll show you now is the landing report system. So you'll see we had a pop-up message there. We can go into here now. We can see that our landing distance was good, but according to this I was too far off the centre line, 20 foot off according to this, and it was an unsafe landing. My touchdown rate was smooth and my bank angle was perfect. You can see your glide deviation and you can see your localizer deviation all on there, but there we go. Unsafe, oh dear, need to improve on that. But that's what's really good about this software. But if I need to improve on it, I could just simply click move aircraft again and it will put it exactly back to where it was, and we can go again, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, it's the 27th of March 2021, and as of today we have a giveaway on this product which will run until Friday the 2nd of April. So if you're interested in winning a copy of this, by all means go to our Discord, which is in the description. Click on the giveaways and register your interest there. There's 2 copies that we will be giving away. Thank you very, very much to JP for giving us those copies to give away. So make sure that you're in it to win it, and that'll be good fun. Now, because I'm retrying this approach, I don't really need to do anything now because the aircraft has remembered its settings. You can see the localizers there. The only thing I am going to need to do on this is increase my speed before I stall, before I press the brake pedal, and then we can have another go. It's as simple as that. So hopefully you find that as use. What we'll do now is go to a different airport and let's show you what happens in a different type of aircraft. So welcome back to the menu. This time we're going to go for a little airfield called Wolverhampton, which is EGBO, and we want to be on the runway again. We'll go for runway 34 because 28 right is closed from memory. This time we're going to change our aircraft. Let's go for a Cessna 172, and we'll go for one that is steam, not G1000. Okay, and we'll click fly, and again I'll see you back on the runway. Okay, so welcome to Wolverhampton. So now you'll see we are on the runway, and this time we're going to click on EGBO. Now, one thing what I've saw on JP's version is it automatically tells him where he is. It's not doing that for me, so it's a question I probably need to ask him. But we're going to select Wolverhampton. Runway, we're going to be looking at 34. So this time we're going to go downwind. All I need to do is put move aircraft. I need to apply some throttle. This aircraft is nowhere near as complex, so it was a lot quicker to configure. So downwind, there's our airport. So all I'm going to do now is make sure I've got sufficient throttle. Probably going to need about 17 and 1800 RPM, and away we go. Holding down the brake, which then releases, and I now have control. And you'll see we're in stable flight. Speed is holding out, RPM is good, altitude is holding well, and our autopilot has got us held at 2400 in heading mode, so we're in clear and stable flight. Our speed is good and stable. So this really enables us now to go and practice our approach. For me, this is such an excellent tool just to be able to practice different approaches, and if I get it wrong, just do it again within seconds. Just touch a button and have another go, keep having a go. There we go. There are loads of other features within this system, and I'd really implore you to go and have a look, and there's a demo on the website you can look at. But in terms of cost, I think this is about $18 or something like that for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you're in the UK, that's about £11 or £12. It's nowhere near expensive at all for what it can do. Absolutely brilliant. So let's set up another approach, and we're going to be on a short final this time, and we'll just click move aircraft. We'll leave it a minute until it tells us we're ready. There's the runway off our nose. The pitch is right. We just need to bring the throttle down now. We don't want to be that fast. And then we can hold down the brake pedal when we're ready. I have control. And there we go. We're on a short final now for runway 34 at Wolverhampton, all with a touch of a button. So look, in summary, this is a fantastic tool that will really help you finesse your landing quickly. It's what the professionals use in their big simulators. I need to be pitching down, by the way. And costs next to nothing. Now look, as I mentioned before, it is the 27th of March 2021, and we are running a giveaway right now on this for 2 licenses for the next week until the 2nd of April 2021. If you'd like to be considered for the giveaway and be entered into the draw, please go to our Discord and go to the giveaway channel. The link is in the description. Hopefully that's been of use to you, showing you something new. And please do like if you like the video, if it adds value to you. Apart from that, thank you ever so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.